Hello, my name is Jason Baum, and this is my final project for the Staff Personnel and Public Relations class at Franciscan University. For this final project, I am to assume the role of Assistant Superintendent of the Happy Valley School District. The Happy Valley School District is in the process of closing one of its middle school buildings. As a result, the grades that were contained in that building must be reallocated to the remaining buildings within the district. It is my job as Assistant Superintendent to devise and implement a plan for this restructuring process. This project will address two primary focal points concerning the restructuring of the Happy Valley School District. The first primary focal point are issues. What issues may come about with this restructuring process? The second focal point is the action plan. The strategies, methods, and approaches that I would utilize in the restructuring project and in addressing any issues and concerns with the project. To assist me with identifying and addressing possible issues that one can encounter in such an endeavor, I interviewed Mr. Eric Gartner. Mr. Gartner is the Vice President of the Shayside Local School District Board of Education. He is also the Shayside representative for the Belmont-Harrison Vocational School District Board of Education. Mr. Gartner and I sat down and discussed various issues and concerns that we thought could result from this restructuring process. Those issues and concerns that we both shared are highlighted in red. Some of the issues that I discovered were, will any staff lose their job as a result of this restructuring process? And Mr. Gartner shared the same concern, absorbing staff. Will there be any reductions? May not need all non-teaching staff. Another concern that I discovered was which students will go to which elementary school and how you determine your decision. Busing to getting students to the schools, and would the closing of the Johnson Middle School cause further decay to the neighborhood in which it resides? Mr. Gardner went ahead and added to look at the ages of the staff. Are any close to retirement? Could there be a buyout incentive for those who are at or close to retirement? Teacher collaboration to familiarize teachers with their new students. Continuing issues that I identified are the Johnson School student body is 70% minority. Could this cause problems? Example, was that building closed because of its student body? Parent concern about the integration of the two schools. Confusion with this whole restructuring plan. What's going to be done with the Johnson School building once the building is closed? Whereas Mr. Gardner said that you should explain reasoning, provide details, and offer the opportunity for the parents and community to ask questions. Another concern was busing for special needs students. Will we need additional buses to accommodate these students? With the change in the bus routes, additional school buses to accommodate special needs students may need to be purchased. And lastly, informing the parents in the community, and Mr. Gardner also shared this concern. And then went ahead and to add to have an open house to familiarize both students and parents with the new buildings that the students will be attending, and lastly, the restructuring of the staff. Accomplishing this task. A change of this caliber will not be an easy task. A sound, flexible plan utilizing the staff of the buildings will need to be involved. You need to involve everyone in these buildings, from maintenance, bus drivers, secretaries, administration, and teachers. To carry out this task, I devised a three-step action plan. Step number one in the action plan is to inform the school district, the parents, and the community of the change. Once the school district has made a decision to close the building, they need to inform the staff, the parents, and the community firsthand. Information coming from the school district firsthand is better than information gained secondhand. Information gained secondhand could cause rumors and facilitate distrust within the school district, whereas information firsthand could facilitate and encourage trust and respect for the school district. The second step is the most complicated step in this plan, and that's identifying which elementary school the K through 5 students will attend, And this needs to be done at the same time as determining the new bus routes. With the different grades being in the different buildings, different students will be going to newer buildings. The entire bus route needs to be restructured. There are students who used to ride the bus a short amount of time who will have to ride the bus longer amounts of time, and vice versa. Those students who used to walk to school will now have to ride the bus, and those students who used to have to ride the bus will now have to walk to school. There could also be prolonged commutes for parents taking their students to school. Once it's been identified what buildings the students will go to and the new bus routes have been created, we need to decide what staff will go to what building, and will all staff be needed. Step 3 of this action plan is keeping the staff, parents, and community updated on the progress of this restructuring process. As commented on by Colin Newquist in her article, Public Relations 101, How-To Tips for School Administrators, communication with parents and the public is essential, and the communication must be meaningful, clear, and engaging. The school district could utilize their professional contacts made in the local newspapers and in the local news stations. Both the local newspapers and the local news stations need stories. And the school district could utilize the services they offer. Working together, the school district can provide those stories to the local newspapers and the local news stations, who will in turn get their information and progress updates out to the public. Lastly, the school district needs to utilize the district website. As stated in Gary Mark's book, 16 Trends, Their Profound Impact on Our Future, the internet and the World Wide Web have become treasure troves of information and instant connections for everyone, including students. The district website could contain a page that has updates on the restructuring process. It could also provide dates and times for school board meetings, dates and times for assemblies to inform parents and community members of the progress, for information and to answer questions, and to provide dates and times of open houses for the parents and students. This website could also have a frequently asked questions or facts page. A diagram should also be included on the website to show where each grade will be going, what buildings for which grade. And lastly, the website should be used to maintain and motivate a positive attitude towards the school. As mentioned, a diagram should be created to show what grades will go to what buildings. This diagram needs to be simple and easy to read. That way, community members, parents, and students, along with teaching staff and other faculty members, will understand exactly what buildings will house what grades. This restructuring process will not be an easy endeavor. It'll require a lot of time, a lot of work, and a lot of money. However, a plan such as this, the main focus is the students. With the help, support of the community, parents, students, and staff, the administration can undertake this endeavor and continue to provide the utmost in education to their students. Here's a reference list for the article and the book that I mentioned within the